Hey guys, and welcome back. Hey, some have been asking about the go-to amps that I typically will use, so I just wanted to walk you through what I do and how I use them. What I have is a couple of banks that I have set up as sort of generic banks. So if I'm going into the studio or if I'm just starting off programming a new song or something like that, they're like my go-to banks. The first one for worship music that I use all the time, at least currently, is I have an AC30 bank. So I bought this from Michael Britt. It was $12.99. It is a well worthwhile amp set to get. It's just an old 65, I think, AC30. And I have a couple of different versions of it here, but basically what I do is I have 5 different versions. I have my clean, my crunch is the second one, and then I have a drive, so one that's like kind of gritty, and then I have one that's full-blown like lead sound. And then in this banks I also have a Michael Britt Fuchs that was just one of the free ones. You can get a free Michael Britt pack and it has a lot of great amplifiers in it. I would highly recommend that. So those are all the different amps that I use for my AC30s. I'd say 90% of what I do on worship stuff is from this bank itself. Then I go to a general one that I just set up as General 1. And it's got a couple of different amps. Again, these are, I think, mostly Michael Britt amps. So in slot 1, I have a divided by 13 clean. It's all Fender-esque type of amp. Really great sound. Then I have a divided by 13 with slight breakup. So just when you really hammer it, it crunches on you. It's great for like the Hendrixy type of fills and stuff. Then I have a Dirty Shirley. That's I think it's a Sur amplifier or a Friedman amplifier. One of those two. I forget which one it is. That amp is a great, like, furry type of amplifier. You know, it has some real grit to it, which is nice. Then I have a Friedman amplifier. I think this was from the Michael Britt pack, the free pack. Michael Britt Friedman 4, it says, if you see below. And then lastly, I have a Marshall. This was from a purchased high gain pack from Michael Britt. I think it was the high gain. It was Marshall packs. It had Marshall 800s and a Jubilee, which I love the Jubilee. And so I have that as my my last one in that. That's a pretty wide open, wide open amplifier sound. Then I have a series of ambient sounding amplifiers that I got them from a guy online. I forget the guy's name, but anyhow, they're just like ambient programs. So if I ever need ambient stuff, there's different sounds of the ambience. And then lastly, I have a bank of high gain amplifiers. The first one is a Michael Britt Fuchs Overdrive 50, pretty gainy. Then I have the Fuchs Overdrive Supreme Channel 4, again a gainy. These are all gainy amps. I have the Marshall 800, which I think was in that other bank of the general ones. And then I have the Jubilee. I think these are set to the Joe Bonamassa settings. And then I have a Friedman that I think is in that other bank as well. So those are my go-tos. Mostly I use the AC30 for worship music, but hopefully that helps you with an idea of some of the amplifiers I'm currently using.